Hey guys, EBPMAN here. Today we have another giveaway and review of products for the iPad Pro 2020 and 2018. These cases are brought to us by UAG. Let's go ahead and check them out.
Sky's beautiful and so are you. I wanna make it up to you, search something.
Now in this video we're going to be giving away and reviewing products from UAG for the iPad Pro 2020, but it's backward compatible with the iPad Pro 2018 12.9. As you can see here, we're going to be taking a look at several cases. One that is a case and it's completely independent, but a second one that also supports the smart keyboard, and then we're taking a look at a sleeve. And yes, we're going to be doing another giveaway, so make sure you watch this full video so you can learn all the details. So let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, all these products are going to be great when it comes to protecting your iPad Pro from scratches, from dents, from bending, especially the 2020 and the backward compatibility to the 2018. You can see here that we're going to take a look at the Metropolis case. And again, this has been drop tested, has several of the features that we've come to love from the cases that we reviewed from UAG. So it's impact resistant, it has traction grip, it supports auto wake, it has an adjustable stand, and it also has an area that's going to stow your Apple Pencil. Now the next product that we have here is the Scout case. And the Scout case is a pretty cool case. I had this case paired with my keyboard for the iPad Pro, again, 2018. Because what it does is, when you have the iPad Pro case, if you have that, or the iPad Pro keyboard rather, you'll notice that it's super thin and it really doesn't give your iPad that much protection. So this is a case that combines with the keyboard and gives you ultimate protection, UAG style. So again, this is going to give you, again, impact resistant capability, it's feather-like construction, and it supports the Apple Pencil, and more importantly, it works with a smart keyboard folio that is the Apple compatible with, again, the 2020 in specific, but then it also goes backward compatible to the 2018 version. And then this case right here, this is actually a new product. We've never reviewed this on the channel. This is a protective sleeve. Really love this product because this is going to be able to be used not only for your iPad Pro, but you can use this with your MacBook, or any laptop for that matter that is 13-inch. So you notice it fits 13-inch devices. It's available in other sizes, so if you have a larger laptop or a larger device, you can use it. And as we take a look at this one, has some really cool features too. So you have it's wear-resistant material, interior mesh pockets, it's military tested, and it also has tactile grip. And again, this is going to be something that's going to be great, especially if you just want to throw your iPad in and you don't have any keyboard. And for those of you who like having, your iPad without any kind of protection, this could be a good option. If you have a MacBook Pro 13-inch, this could also be a great product. So we'll see what it looks like with an iPad, and we'll also see what it looks like with the MacBook Pro. So let's get right to it. Now, as we take a closer look at the Metropolis case, you'll notice that, again, it has really nice rugged material, kind of really grip texture to it. Feels very rubbery or rubberized, and it's definitely going to be the type of case that will not slip out easily from your hand. It does have this magnetic clasp that you notice that goes all the way around right here and locks it into place. It has, again, a nice soft scratch, I would say something that's going to help prevent your iPad from getting scratched as it's resting on the screen. One thing that you'll note is that I do have a tempered glass screen protector on my iPad, and it's the one that we reviewed on the channel. Very inexpensive. They actually, check out the video. I'll put the link in the description area so you can take a look at it. Here we have TPU material. You can see that's real nice and flexible. Has great bumper material, and you see this cutout is really big. So this is going to support, like if you have a 2018, right, and you want to future-proof yourself, you could get this, and then if you upgrade later next year to the 2020 version, you would have a case that supports both, because this area here is cut out much larger. Right now, the back, you'll notice that has, again, continues with that treatment all the way around. So let's go ahead and put our iPad Pro. This is, again, the 2020 version. You can see on the back that we have the camera module right there. That's for that version. I'm just going to start sliding it into place just like this. And remember, this has a tempered glass screen protector. So go ahead and insert it. Just going to take me a second just to snap it into place. And then once we have it snapped into place, we'll check it out. So now as we take a closer look at the iPad inside of the case, you'll see, again, really gives it a nice supportive feel to it. So you can notice right here as we rotate this around, great protection for the camera module here. These bumpers are just fantastic, and this is really going to give you great support. As we open this up right here, we'll notice that immediately what you're going to see is that it will turn on. So you see as I open it up, it turns on, which is great. Now, if I want to use it, let's say like this, I can. And this is kind of like one of the viewing angles that you can have that's going to give you the ability, again, to watch media if you're on a plane. And because of the material and how this is rubberized, it's not going to be something that will fall down really easily. Now, there is another way to use this, right? And what you can do is you can tuck this in here just like this in the back, and then this gives you, this kind of locks in with the magnet. So now you have a different angle or a different way where you're going to have a little bit more support. Let's put it to you this way so you can see what it looks like in the back. So you can do something like this as well. Now, your Apple Pencil goes into place, and you'll notice how it's here. But what I like about this, and let's move this over for a second. What I like is how this is cradling my Apple Pencil. So, you know, I do like the flick test to see if it flips off the actual Apple iPad Pro, and with this, it's not going to happen. So if you try to flick it this way, because it has this thing supporting your Apple Pencil, it's not going to fall out. Especially if you have it with this around it like this, it's not going to fall out either. Now, if you put this in a briefcase or let's say a backpack, you'll notice how this area right here is raised, and you'll notice that the buttons right here are recessed. This is going to prevent any accidental power-ons, right, or screenshots. I have no friends that tell me that when they put their iPad in their backpack, or it could be in a purse or in a briefcase, that they have all these screenshots that have been taken as it's moving around. So this is going to give you that real nice protection. And you'll notice again those bumpers that you have. Over here, the same thing is true with the power button. Look at how recessed that is. And that's done for a reason, to prevent any accidental power-ups. But then you have like your finger fits in real nicely here. Notice how you have your pinhole mics, which is going to be great for Zoom and any other kind of meetings. The speakers are cut out on both sides. And you see on this side, everything is nicely supported. So this is going to be a great case for those of you who are looking for something that's thin, something that's durable, and it will not slip out of your hand. Now, as we take a closer look at the sleeve, one of the things I love about this is the shell. Just the overall look. It looks very military, very durable. As we open it up, we'll remove this foam. You notice that you have an area here where you can put, like if this is going to be housing, let's say a MacBook, you can actually, put the keyboard under this area here so that this kind of becomes part of a skin to your MacBook. You have a area here, a mesh area, where you can put some things like some sheets of paper, things that you may need to carry with you, or business cards. And then, this is going to give you, again, some great protection. If I were to take my iPad and just place it right here, just like this, I can just close it up and then zipper it up. And this has a really nice durable zipper. You can see how this is zipping up in place. And then, this is going to give you, again, some really nice, I think, protection when it comes to traveling with the iPad, especially if you don't have anything on it. Now, if you do have a case on it and you put it in here, this is also going to give you some extra protection. Let's take a look at what a MacBook Pro would look like. All right, so next we're taking a look at the sleeve, but with the MacBook Pro inserted. Now, next we're taking a look at the same sleeve, but this time with the MacBook Pro 13-inch inserted, and it actually has a shell too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unzipper it, because I already zippered it in place, just to give you a sense of what that looks like. And then I'm going to open it up, and you'll notice that my MacBook is here in place. So this is the 13-inch version, and you'll notice I have a shell on it. Now, a couple things that I could have done, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up for a second. And a couple things that I could have done, right, is I could have used this area right here to place either my MacBook right here like this, and then use the bottom area, because the bottom area also has some areas. So watch what I'm doing right here. So you can do something like this. Notice this. And can you see that? Let's make sure that that's coming up on camera. You can do something like this. And then that way, when you close, everything goes with it. Again, I would use the top area right here for your screen, right? All you have to do is just do something like this, tuck it into place, and then when you close it, you have it, and then when you open it, you're nicely protected. So a great option if you either are going to use a laptop or an iPad. Now, the next case we're going to take a look at is the Scout case, and I want to show you my 2018 version of this case. Right, so I'm going to just move over to the side because it's pretty much the same. And I'm using the 2018 version because I don't have an Apple keyboard that I can show you in the demo. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to line this just like this so you can see how this works. So what will happen is you will have your iPad keyboard, right? This is the Magic Keyboard, inside just like this, right? So it rests inside of this shell. Let me snap it into place just like this. And it's going to rest in here. And you know that this is pretty flimsy. Like this itself, if you have one of these, it's really flimsy and doesn't give you any protection. So now, by putting this shell on it, you have increased Listen to that. That's polycarbonate material. You've increased the protection of your iPad. And you'll notice also that it has a grip area here where you can actually put your Apple Pencil just like the other one. And now you have a keyboard. I'm going to insert the 2018 version in this so you can see what it looks like. All right, so I have my 2018 iPad Pro connected into this keyboard case. And you can see. So now I have my 2018 here. I have the keyboard. Everything is functional, right? Because it's now connected. And as I move it forward, you'll notice that I can close it if I'd like. If I'd like to have one of those viewing angles, I can put it into this position right here. But again, what I'm getting is this protection that I didn't have before. If I had my Apple Pencil right here, it's going to go into place right there and lock in really nicely and charge. And just like with the other case, these areas are recessed, so you don't have to worry about them being pressed accidentally. Now, I'm going to go ahead and close it completely so you can see how it closes and what it looks like. And again, if this was the 2020 iPad, it would just be cut a little bit wider. And as you can see it right here, that's pretty much the only difference with these. So the cutout is a little bit larger just to support the new one. Right? On the back here, you'll notice that you still have some bumper protection. I don't have this completely inserted, but you have some bumper protection here, which is going to be great. And then in the front here, you'll notice that the bumper protection continues to protect all the way around. So that's pretty fantastic. Over here you have the pinhole mics, and then you have, again, your speaker grill. Your power button is here, and pretty much that's all there is to it. I will warn you that this adds a little weight. Even though it's lighter, you have the Apple keyboard, you have the iPad, and then you have a shell on top of it. So you have 3 things going on here, but it gives you peace of mind. So guys, that wraps up this review and giveaway of cases for the iPad Pro 2018-2020, again, from UAG. Make sure that you follow the directions in the link in the description area. You have to be subscribed to our channel. And you'll be able to win one of these cases. Check these out. So let me know, which one was your favorite? Did you like the keyboard Smart Folio solution? Did you like the sleeve that we saw right here that's multi-purpose? Or did you like, again, the UAG case that, again, gives you that ultimate protection but does not have any kind of keyboard attachment? Love to hear from you in the comment area below.